Hi everybody, Lou Harty, 21st Century eNetwork. Welcome to tonight's webinar, How to Blog Your Way to 100K. Tonight's going to be jam-packed with information about blogging, about online marketing, and for some of you that want to start your own online business, I'll talk about how we share the advertising sales revenue with our business owners. So whatever reason that you're here for tonight, I want you to just grab a notebook, sit back, relax, and enjoy what we've got on offer. So 21st Century, in a nutshell, has been around for a while now. It's been in business for about 15 years, and we've got high-end, leading-edge financial education programs. In fact, we teach many people how to generate multiple streams of income through four major key income streams, such as real estate, business, share trading, and online businesses. So what I want you to think about in this presentation is that what we're doing is we're promoting a brand new blogging platform that's never been done by 21st Century before. See, in the past we've had a lot of online programs that we've offered, and it's been in the marketplace for almost 15 years. So the CEO of the company is Jamie McIntyre. Jamie McIntyre is the CEO of the group of 21st Century companies, and we have offices now for eNetwork in Los Angeles, in New York, and also Melbourne. So, you know, our vision, or the reason for doing 21st Century eNetwork, is to bring this modern education to the world via digital media, and in particular blogging, because blogging is a new and fast-growing trend, and we believe that by recruiting tens of thousands of bloggers using our unique blogging software and incentivizing them heavily by offering them 100% of the advertising sales revenue, then that's how many bloggers can make either a part-time or a full-time income. Not only will they be able to generate income from blogging, but they'll also be able to reach potentially millions of readers. So Jamie, he's an international speaker. He's an author of the best-selling book, What I Didn't Learn at School But Wish I Had. He's a property developer, and he's, as I said, he's been in business for now 15 or almost 16 years. He's written a number of different books, particularly on real estate. US property, Australian property is probably one of our biggest divisions, in the fact that, you know, when you're looking at Australian real estate compared to US real estate, you know, virtually it's the price of stamp duty that you can get for these particular strategies. So it's not as if we're a brand new company just taking on the blogging industry. We've actually been in business for quite a long time, and we've had many people attending our events, and you know, we've educated nearly 500,000 people. So he's also been, he ran for Parliament last year and created the 21st Century Australia Party. So he's written a book, 101 Ways to Improve Australia. So he still has a very strong political focus and political industry interest, because what he wants to do is actually change the face of media, and obviously put the content away from paid journalists and back into, you know, you guys, such as bloggers. So any of our bloggers get access to all of these books pretty much for free, and there's about 13 different titles you guys get access, including his recent ones, How to Become a Bitcoin Millionaire, and also the main book, which is How to Blog Your Way to $100,000 a year. So, you know, a lot of people are going, you know, how do bloggers make money? There's no way that you can blog and earn that sort of money. And that's a very common question that I have that I'll answer throughout the presentation. So as I mentioned, we've educated nearly 500,000 people in 17 countries over the past 15 years. And we've also, you know, particularly at one of our events last year, we took up to 6,500 people over a 3-day event at our financial education seminars. So some of the guest speakers that we have at these events are people that are sort of aligned with the same philosophy that we are, which is, you know, making education and empowerment available to everybody, because, you know, you are you'll succeed a lot more if you're actually studying people that are already producing really high results. So, you know, you don't, when you're looking for a great web designer, you don't look for the best web designer in your town, you know, or you're in your state. You want to go to the top. You know, obviously more money it will cost you by reaching that high, but we're the same when it comes to mentors. So Jamie himself is an Australian guy. He's a farmer, so and he's very down to earth when it comes to what he wants. But he wants successful companies just like everybody does. Hence the reason he models his own business practices off the likes of Sir Richard Branson. Following the way that the Virgin Group do all their marketing. You've got Tim Ferriss from the 4-Hour Workweek, 4-Hour Body. Now, we've had Tim a couple of times and we've been to a few of his events. Having these guys on our stage, not only one helps with branding and credibility, but these people wouldn't actually come and speak for 21st Century if they weren't aligned with what we were trying to do as well, which is changing the education system and getting people empowered to take action and responsibility for their own financial strategies, etc., and their own financial future. So, we're against, or I shouldn't say we're against, but we're not into financial planners where you actually pay them a commission for them to tell you what to trade or what to buy. We'd much prefer you to actually learn the strategies yourself and implement them yourself. And, everybody values education. That's why people go to university, right? Because they value that $30,000, $40,000. But the thing is with uni, it doesn't necessarily guarantee you a good job, right? So, there are so many ways now that, particularly online, you can get access to so much information. The only thing you need to do is you need to sort through what is not credible results through, the ones that are just startup companies. So, as I mentioned, we've had Arnold Schwarzenegger guest speaker in 2013. That man alone has cracked 4 major industries. In his life. He's 65 now. He's a remarkable human being. He's smashed through bodybuilding, Mr. Universe, Miss World, Mr. World for, 5 or 7 years running. The governor, celebrity, but he made most of his money when he first came to America through real estate. So, modeling off people like this, Randy Zuckerberg, co-founder of Facebook, and many others. So, the good thing about being a part of 21st Century is, one, you get access to these guys and these events before they're open to the public, so that's always a bonus. And, I myself have learnt so much from meeting these guys in the flesh and having time with them. And, I spent 20 minutes speaking with Randy just one-on-one before she went on stage, and all we talked about really was parenthood. And, she had a new baby at that stage. But, just listening to her story and the strategies she does, and then her online presentation was extraordinary. And you guys at Level 2, I think you get access to the Financial Education Summit, so you can watch all of those interviews through your blogging platform. So, as I said, 21st Century eNetwork is actually under the banner of 21st Century News, and it's a large media company. So digital media companies are currently in high demand. Business Spectator was sold to News Corp for $30 million. And at the same time of its sale, it was approximately 16,000 digital subscribers. So we believe that we can get, tens of thousands of subscribers within a year, which would make 21st Century Media the envy of much larger media companies such as Fairfax, which, like other newspaper companies, are struggling to replace its river of gold of classified ad income and digital subscriptions. So by offering blogs and giving it to you guys to, one, write your own content where we're actually not controlling the content on your blogs, right? So, this is a great opportunity to team up with a large media company. You're going to get really content-rich news feeds daily to your blog, which will help with your SEO and traffic. You get comprehensive online learning, plus you get access to all our financial strategies. So you can blog about virtually anything you like. You don't have to just promote 21st Century eNetwork products. You can promote cooking, for example, or horse riding, or your own business. So we've got a lot of blogs, a lot of people with a lot of different interests that are focusing what is important to them. Because all we want from you guys is you just deliver good content. Now, initially, it may take you a little while to create good content, but after a while, it becomes natural. And then it becomes addictive because it'll be part of your weekly routine. So if you're going to just do this part-time and just say you want to earn, say, $200 extra a month and you're going to do it as an affiliate, This is where you're paying, about $45 a month if you do it as a paid affiliate, right? It means that you can spend about 15 hours a week just doing a couple of blog posts, sharing it on social media, sending your link to your friends, building your network, building your list, and that's how you'll generate a lot more traffic to your site. And then over time, within say 6 or 12 months, you'll have a hell of a lot more people than when you first started. A good movie to watch is, what's her name, Julie and Julia, with Meryl Streep. And that's about a young chick who had a passion for cooking and was fed up with her current job and decided to research a cook or a chef 40 years earlier, and decided to cook one of her recipes every day and blogged about that experience. And it's based off a true story, and she obviously produced a recipe book from that. But I'm going to show you a couple of examples shortly of people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and 7 or 8 years ago they weren't at all. So anything in life is achievable once you sort of make a decision and you have a vision of where you want to go. You take some sort of action towards that. That's like if you want to go to the gym and you may be carrying an extra couple of kilos, you look in the mirror and you go, okay, I can't fit into my jeans, I'm joining a gym. Right? So if you do, you take immediate action because you've made that decision in that moment of pain. So if you're currently fed up with your current job, or you're sick of working for somebody else, or you just want to work from home and spend time with your kids, then maybe you should start looking at how you could add value to other people online, because everybody is online. If you're not online, you're dying. We shop online, we buy stuff from eBay, we do our banking, we buy ball dresses, our husbands buy tools and lawnmowers. You know what I mean? We do absolutely everything online. So the sooner you get online, the better you'll be. So as I said, we've got our programs, our back-end programs that you can offer to people who decide to blog. They'll learn the additional income streams that we have, which is business, real estate in particular, which is a very large module. We do a lot of house and land deals for our members. We've been doing that for about 10 or 15 years. Land blocks in Bendigo. We've got US properties. We trade financial markets. So there's a lot of different things that appeal to people that come to our blogs and our website. So it's also holistic, right? So it's not just the financial strategies, it's also the emotional intelligence. So it's financial intelligence that we teach, but as well as emotional intelligence. Okay, let's get into the guts of it. So how do blogs make money? All right. Well, it's through this. It's through advertising. Because a lot of people will wonder what they're going to blog about, and usually people will blog about something that they're either going to sell their own product. So you may have a business, you may have a book or a service like coaching or consulting in your particular niche, right? So you may be a real estate agent and you're offering consulting services and you're offering properties, or you may be just a stay-at-home mum that's showing, doing a series of how-to tutorials and videos and articles about bringing up children, etc. But all of these you've seen from websites before is all through advertising. So let's have a look at some examples. Now, look, one of the social media bloggers of 2014, I think he wins every year, is the Social Media Examiner. It's a really fantastic website. Check it out if you want to sort of learn more social media strategies. Right, so he's got a banner up the top of his website, all right, and he's promoting a summit, so a ticket. He is selling his own ticket sales in this particular case. But then on the side he'll go down and he's got other banners, right, that he's promoting. So obviously advertisers pay him, he could have some AdSense running, but usually most people are making money from either selling their own products or through advertising banners. And then, he's got his like button, his followers, he's got 121K. In LinkedIn he's got nearly 17,000, so and 277,000 likes on his Facebook page. So he didn't always start like that, right? Most professionals don't start professionals, do they? Right? They start off as beginners, right? And it takes a little bit of time, and then the more you do, the more you learn, and then the more you implement, and then the more you learn from other people, and then one thing just leads to another. You know, a good friend of mine, John Thompson, he's a professional trader. He's about 75, maybe a little bit younger. And he got into our strategies 5 years earlier. So in his late 60s, he started trading the US market. And he's just written a book called The John Thompson Way. And, you know, this is an old guy who was just showing people how to trade the same way he did. He just stuck to fundamentals, stuck to basics. And many of his clients, you know, I spoke to one client yesterday who started with an account of 180,000 and now it's up to 500,000. So, you know, he just copied John Thompson's strategy. It was very simple. You know, it was just trading options on the S&P 500. But you know, John's advice to me is that you're never too old to learn. You don't ever stop learning. So, you know, he worked hard his entire life, and now he's making, you know, $40,000-$50,000 a month from trading. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. You're never too old. If people come to me and they go, "Oh, Lou, I'm so old, too old for this," I just go, "Well, you're not dead, mate. You know, you're not dead yet. Let's just wait. You know, and let's just do something now while you've got your faculties." You know, you look at the young kids these days. You can put an iPad in front of a 3-year-old. They'll swipe. They'll know where the photos are. They'll know where the apps are. They'll know how to get started. You know, you can start putting an iPad in front of a grandparent, and they'll be able to do FaceTime with their grandchildren. So, you know, the internet has allowed us to connect on a very deep level with the people that we love, but also to share our business with others. So let's have a look at some of the top, most popular blogs. So number one is Huffington Post, and those people that have never heard of Huffington Post, Huffington Post, unbelievable. Well, in fact, Huffington Post recently sold for $315 million, right? So Arianna Huffington is the founder of Huffington Post, and look, she started this back in 2005, and it was just as a news and a blog site, right? So it's really widely read, linked to, and it's frequently cited media brands on the internet. 2012, it won a Pulitzer Prize for national reporting, and Arianna has been voted Forbes most, you know, in the 100 most influential people, the Forbes most powerful women's list. So, as I said, she's just sold it for $315 million, but she only started it back in 2005. Let's just bring it up. I'll try and bring it up to you. I'll just change the screen. And where have I got you? Huffington Post, maybe that one, I think. That one doesn't look like the screen I'm supposed to have you on. Maybe there we go. So Huffington Post, as I said, she started this back in 2005. So, you know, she's got a lot of different things, a lot of subscribers, a lot of people subscribing to the website, right? And a lot of different news categories, right? And obviously advertising up the top in the form of a banner. So if I clicked on that banner, I will get paid a commission, or Huffington Post will, for Virgin and this new phone plan. So you can see she's got a lot of different categories, and that's what websites are. They've got different categories which will take you away from the front page and delve deeper down into a particular article. Now, this is a blog, guys. Most people go, "Oh, it looks like a website." Well, it's one and the same thing. You know, there's something like 300 million WordPress blogs that are used as websites these days. And what is a website? A website? A website is just a way for us to look at information and find out what it is we want. The good thing about Huffington Post is that it usually has the news long before you know, the actual newspapers have it, right? So you know, the success of Arianna Huffington and her blog, this blog, you know, as I said, recently sold for $315 million, and it probably generates about $2.5 million in revenue every single month, right? But the thing is that Huffington Post doesn't share the ad revenue with its subscribers, does it? right? It's the same as Facebook. You know, Facebook doesn't share the ad revenue with you. You're happy to put a blog post, a Facebook post up every single 3 or 4 times a day, and you see all the ads running. Let's just get up a Facebook account. You see all the ads running, and you'll always see what's going on. So you'll see different ads running throughout Facebook, and you'll click on them, right? So, you know, the thing is, and we're happy to do that, right? We'll read other people's stories, right? They'll click to their subjects, etc. And that's how Facebook makes all their money, is from advertising. But they don't share it with you. Now, Facebook is worth nearly 200 billion. It was 197 not so long ago. All right, so we're doing this every day. So why not post to your own blog, right, and do the same thing? So let's bring this down here. So the other popular blogs are TMZ. You know, you may have seen TMZ. Let's have a look. TMZ, I've got that up here again. So TMZ, what they do is they just talk about celebrities, pretty much, right? So again, ads. That's how they make money. Ads, ad space. Right, again, he's got different videos and photos. He's talking about celebrities. He's got a CommBank ad on there, right? So advertising space. Now you'll notice with a lot of websites and blogs is the images these days. The images on a blog is very important, right? Because you want it to be visually appealing, so people actually stay there. Right, so if you've got a blog post with a nice big fat image on it, people are more likely to stay and read about that, right, because they like images. Now, if you're going to do a blog post, you could do big ones or you could do small ones, etc. Let's have a look at another one. Mamma Mia is another great example of a mama who started a blog, and again, she's broken it into different categories: style, social, relationships, entertainment. So as you're looking at these, I want you to think of what you would blog about. Now, you may start your own as your own personal name. For example, my name's Lou Harty. Then I would start my blog as that initially, because there's a lot of faces and a lot of layers to Lou Harty, such as relationships, style, social, parenting, well-being, and the same as all of you guys. But again, look, we've got some more ads up here. Tony Robbins, she's promoting Tony Robbins. She's promoting Sunsilk. All right, and Nurofen. Right, so this is how websites make their money, is through advertising. Okay, so I can click on that, and it'll tell me all about Sunsilk. Oh, I get to watch a Sunsilk video. Right, and you know what? I might even buy Sunsilk when I go to Coles next. Right, or I might buy whatever she's got to offer on this video, on this website. So that's where most, as I said, well, that's where all of it is done. Here's our media site, 21st Century News, which is what 21st Century blogs will look like for level 1 owners. This is the new face of the 21st Century eNetwork blogs. Right, so again, this covers a lot of different areas. Again, we've got advertising up the top, right? We've got advertising on the right-hand side, more advertising, and this is how the news site makes money, is through advertising and through subscribers. So there's about 50,000 subscribers on this site. This is, you know, maybe only about 7 or 8 months old, but our bloggers have obviously driven up the traffic for that. So let's have a look at one of the blogs, for example. This is a typical blog that you guys get, and I'll go into the blog shortly, but let's have a look. What we have on every single blog that we have is we have the news feed, right, that is already populated in every single blog, right? And when I'm talking about banner ads, this is a banner ad, right? Those people who are paid affiliates for eNetwork, if someone clicks on that banner, it will open up to a landing page. They'll enter their details and they'll get a blog and they'll get the book, right? A percentage of people will go on to buy whatever the ad that they click on. And that's how you guys will make money, exactly the same way. Does your business have a blog? We'll pay you to write content. Get your free blog now. I'll click on that and I can open to that page. If I don't like that landing page and I want to change the landing page, I can change it to a different one. It's entirely up to you what landing page you want. They're all pretty much similar, and they all are specifically targeted for a different demographic. All right, so this is a different style again, right? So you may want this style as your landing page. It doesn't really matter, because ideally what they're going to do is people will come in, they'll enter their details, and they'll go for it from there. All right, so as I said, that's how our bloggers are making money, is through advertising, having banner ads on the website which are pre-populated. Now, when I first started getting into WordPress a few years ago, I actually had to learn all about how to operate WordPress. It wasn't just a matter of putting the articles or the content in, it was actually learning about widgets and plugins and having to actually set all these side banners up myself. But now the good thing is that you guys get this all done for you. Right, so if someone wants to download the ebook, one of the ebooks, or if they want to do check out the 21st Century TV channel, or they want Jamie's free financial DVD, these ads are already in there. And right down the bottom are also ads. So the thing is, you can interchange your banners. If you don't like this beautiful image, you may want a different style, and I'll show you those a little later. Okay, let's bring this back down here. Okay, so yeah, you can see, let's have a look. Huffington Post gets 110 million visitors a month. Right, TMZ 30 million visitors every single month. Business Insider 25 million, Mashable and Gizmo. Right, so they're the most popular blogs, and as I said, there was always other people that were popular. Right, so this is a friend of mine. His website, Income Diary. He's just he's only about 20 years younger than me too. You know, he made his first $1 million at age 21 when he first started his blog. But the top 30, you can go to his site and check that out. But Huffington Post, Ariana Huffington, 2.3 million every single month. Pay-per-click advertising. Mashable, Perez Hilton, TechCrunch. You know, $500,000 each. Advertising banners. So if you look, their main income for all of these blogs, right? Now, I could give you the top 200, right? But the thing is, it's all relative, and they all say banner ads, pretty much, right? Tuts Plus is a membership site, so that's paid subscription. Timothy Sykes, his is a really good website. He's a penny trader, made $1 million in 12 months from trading penny stock, buying low and selling high. And now he shows and teaches all of his trading methods online, and he makes 150 grand a month purely from banner ads, not from selling his own stuff. He makes more money from advertising, right? Same as TV. TV, you can never watch a show without having to see an advertisement. You know, that's why a lot of people went and got Foxtel IQ, because you can tape it and you can just whip through the ads if you don't want the ads. But like sometimes I'll deliberately sit and watch advertising channels, or, you know, the shopper channels, because I want to see how they are advertising. I want to see what they're doing to get people to pick up the phone and, you know, fork away $200 or $300 on a mop. Okay, so it's actually good to see how other people are advertising and marketing. But this is how everybody in the world in business is making money, is through advertising, right? If you're not advertising, it's like you can have the best website, the best blog in the world, but if no one knows about it, it's the whole analogy of having, you know, a billboard in the desert, right? Okay, so some of the most influential blogs you want to check out, Tim Ferriss has got a great blog. He obviously sells his books, but he appeals to a very large market of, oh, there's my little outsource. I'll just put that up there. Thank you. He appeals to a lot of people, scientists. He appeals to health fanatics, you know, a lot of intellects, because he's got a very scientific method of what he puts himself through. He classes himself as the human experimenter, pretty much. So check out his blog. He's got a really great blog, and what he does is he does really long blog posts, right? So it's good to see different styles and the way they do it. Some people do long blog posts that are keyword dense, that have really good images, good articles, good content. right? And the readers will come back knowing that he's going to post 2 or 3 really solid articles out. Otherwise, you can just post a couple of times a week and just have a 250-word or 350-word article. You know, it could be about anything, because honestly, guys, people read anything. You don't know what people are going to like or people are going to read, but the sooner you get it out there, the better it'll be. Now, here's another one. She just won, the Hungry Australian just won the best food blog of 2014, and all she does is focus on her passion, which is what she loves to do, which is cooking. Right, so she's the best Australian blog winner for 2014, overall winner, sorry, Christina Sung. So check that one out as well. And it's good, as I said, it's good to actually see what these people are doing. And even better is how long ago they started. And many of these bloggers only started a couple of years ago, right, based off a vision that they wanted to show people how to cook, or they wanted to share their recipes with other people. This one here, I always bring this one up because I'm really proud of this guy, Reservoir Dad. You know, he won the 2013 blog of 2013, of course. And all he does is talk about, he's a stay-at-home dad, looks after his sons while he sent his wife back to work, and he wanted to spend more time as a dad. And all he did is document what he does each day and how he has brought up his children. You know, even things like taking the boys or teaching them about toilet training. So he now makes a living from speaking and blogging, and again, his site has got a lot of ads on it as well, but it's all related around his niche. You know, what he's talking about. So if he's talking about a particular product he uses, or a particular daycare he's visited, or an event he's been to with his children, then he sort of keeps it congruent with the theme of his blog. So, okay, so let's think about what you guys would blog about. If you were to start a blog, which you're all going to start a blog sooner or later, what would you blog about? Well, the best way to do it is to have a notebook and pen and think about what you are good at, right? And I know what Kiwis and Aussies are like. They don't actually like telling people how good they are about something, right? So the thing is, it's best to probably take a notebook and pen, and just find out, what do people ask you advice on? You know, what are you passionate about? What are you an expert on? What is a subject that you know a lot about, right? You could be a great parent. You know, you could have your time management down pat. You could be the world's most extraordinary cook that stayed hidden in the suburbs of Melbourne. You could be taking photographs of the most exquisite birds, you know, along St Kilda Beach, right, and no one knows about it, right? You could be an extraordinary investor, all right? So it doesn't really matter what it is, but what matters is what you can identify yourself as. And you know what? After I speak to people for about 2 or 3 minutes, you know, and I ask them, I said, so what are you good at? What do people ask you questions on? You know, does anyone ask you advice on a particular subject? And it's amazing what comes up. People go, well, actually, I'm really good at XYZ. Now, it can be any subject or any niche, right? Because you can always chunk that niche down. So in cooking, for example, you could be talking about recipes. You could be talking about methods of cooking. You could do a series of videos. You could create a YouTube channel all around cooking. Right, you do a lot of 2 or 3 minute videos, and then you could post your video onto your blog. Right, at the bottom of your post, you could have a call to action, like something like, you know, would you like to get paid for blogging about something that you love doing? You know, click here to find out more. Right, or I get paid to blog about my passion. You know, earn money from, and even if you don't want to use the earn money from, you know, you can just say, start blogging today, add value to other people's lives. What can you share? How can you inspire other people? So, you know, your creative brain is there. Sometimes we just forget about it. But I tell you what, it's whatever you creatively start visualizing, that's where you have the most fun at. You know, like I am up online probably 20 hours a day. And it's not because I have to be, it's because I'm addicted. I'm addicted to what I do. I've been online, marketing online as a super affiliate for about 6 years. I've got hundreds of different affiliate programs, different websites. Most of them you wouldn't even know that they're mine. because that's the intention. You know, some that are generated or delivered as Lou Harty or lucrative, for example, you know, they're fine. They're small little websites, but the super affiliate websites is where I make the most money. And it's because I'm thinking of, okay, I need to post something, I need to share it. You know, I've got a small team of about 5 or 6 ninja pinos, I like to call them. So they're my little outsourced team where I pay them to do different tasks for me. And some of them are as, you know, it costs me about $3.50 an hour. Others cost me, you know, $25 an hour because it's different tasks I've got them to do. So when we're looking at different elements of a website, there are 3 main things. One is researching or creating good content. Good content brings traffic. So when you create content, then you've got to bring traffic to read the content. And then the next one is passive income or residual monthly income. If you have these 3 elements of any business, content, traffic, and income, right, and you've got it all on autopilot, that is the most incredible business that you could ever have. You could be traveling and you could be making money without you even knowing. You know, I get emails every day. PayPal, you've made $23. PayPal, you've made $97. PayPal, you've made $63. PayPal, you've made $199. Right? And that's what you want to see. And you go, oh, far out, I wonder what that was from. You know, so that's ideally how you want to do it. Now, for me personally, you know, a lot of people are going, oh, yeah, but you've done this for a long time. I really, really haven't. Remember, I spent 21 years in the Australian Army showing soldiers how to fire a weapon, teaching them nav, fieldcraft, battlecraft, first aid. I knew everything about soldiering. I knew nothing about the internet except how to open my Gmail account, right? But I saw the power of the internet and I just went, man, I need to get on here, right? And then I started learning and I spent about 60 grand overall over the last 6 years on various education programs. I went overseas a lot to go and, you know, I spent 15 grand just on a 4-day event over in the US because I really wanted this one-on-one mentoring, you know, by one of my most famous mentors. I was happy to pay that too because obviously the income that you've made from that learning you put back into this. And the good thing about that, guys, is everything that I know and everything that Jamie knows and all of our resources that we have access to are all yours, right? Because our blogging platform, the training and the information that's in there is just all transferred from the knowledge and the experience that we've had over the last 15, 16 years. So let's talk about content. All right, you've got your blog. You're about to do your first post. You've got to think of different things. Who's Skyping me? Stop Skyping me. If you're online on the webinar, no more Skyping. I do have to keep my Skype up though because I do have my little dudes here. Oh, she is online, Miss Cathos. I'll have to show her website after. Right, so what a classic. All right, content. When you're creating content, guys, it needs to be informative, not just, you know, slap a few paragraphs together and just hope that someone likes it. Because remember, people will come to your website and they'll read it. So, you know, it's like you just do a draft and then you can go back and you can fix it. You can, you know, make sure that the information is very valuable to people. You can ask a question and then have an answer. You know, pose a question and then have 3 bullet point answers, right? You know, how do you stop a child from crying when they've got, you know, sore ears? Or how do you change a tire when there's no males around? You know, 3 easy steps. Do a quick video, do 3 easy step article, and then post it. There's so many things. People are looking for solutions to problems on the internet. Who here in the room has gone on to Google and typed in, how do I XYZ? How do I change a tire? How do I find a plugin? How do I post a video to YouTube? How do I upload? How do I cook green eggs and ham? Right? Everybody, the how-to term, search term has got 60 zillion, squillion Brazilian searches on it because everybody needs a solution, right? And it's up to you to solve their problem. So, informative and valuable articles. Articles could be 250 words, could be 1,500 words. Right, blog posts, same. Images, beautiful images. The best images, guys, are the ones from your iPhone, the ones that you take without even realizing it. You know, you post them on Instagram, you take them, or you copy. You know, you copy other people's photos, you share photos, you do it all the time, right? Or you can buy free stock photos. You can Google free photos online, and you can just download them, or you can buy them. Most of our photos we just buy online, you know, from Stock Photo, iBucket, free stock photos. Just Google it and you can find tons and tons of photos. And all you want is some basic photos that captures an image, an emotional feeling, right? So when someone goes onto a blog, and if I go onto a blog, especially, the worst ones for me are the cooking blogs, especially this time of night. Like, I'll look at one, and if I see something absolutely delectable, oh my God, I'm clicking on that sucker because I want it. My taste buds, I'm salivating, right? I'm looking at it, and I'm loving it, right? That's what you want. It's called stickiness. You want people to come to your blog and be stuck and mesmerized by whatever they're seeing. So remember, 50% of the population, guys, are visual, right? And we've all got a part of kinesthetic, which is our touchy-feely sensitive side. 50, but if you base it off half are auditory, right, so they like to hear things, right? How does that sound to you, right? The visual people are, can you see where I'm going with this, right? Using those terms and having sound, having video, that's why it's good to have video, because you appeal to the visual people, and you appeal to the auditory people, the people that predominantly are driven by, you know, auditory senses as opposed to visual ones. So having the both, that's why I suggest to people, you know, put an image in your text or put a video in your text, right? Let people read it. You know, some of my blog posts, I just hold my iPhone up and I press record and I'll read my article out. And I'll have it written up there. I'll have a nice pretty picture, but I'll have a play button so they can listen to the MP3. So some people don't actually, or they're driving and they can just listen to my articles as opposed to reading them, because I don't like reading either, right? So, you know, you want to, over time, and I'll teach you all of this. I'll show you exactly what we do and how we do this. And you know, eventually you'll start your own iTunes channel, right? So you'll have all your videos and articles, and then within a few months' time, if you've got, say, 60 or 100 blog posts and images and audios and videos, there's your own $500 home study that you could sell on your particular niche. Right, so once you've got your content created in those forms, then we're going to teach you and show you how to share it, right? Because social media is probably the biggest advertising platform. This is where everybody lives, right? Users spend, you know, 6 times a day on Facebook. Every user on the planet, Facebook released some of their stats, and it's good to actually go and have a look at the Facebook stats, which shows you how many people are going to Facebook. You know, 1 in 50 people last month around the entire world visited Facebook. You know, that's incredible. That's almost the entire planet have been on Facebook in some form. So if you're not advertising or putting your blog posts on that, then you know, it's very hard for people to come to your site. So, you know, we teach you how to put a YouTube channel up, create a YouTube channel, stand in front of your iPhone, take a 3-minute video of yourself. G'day, this is Lou from 21st Century eNetwork. Today I'm going to show you 3 quick steps on how to upload a YouTube channel. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Or you could do it as a PowerPoint presentation, recorded PowerPoint presentation. You could do a webinar like I'm doing now. You could use Google Hangouts like I'm using now. You can just record a webinar straight from that, right? And there's your little recording, okay? So you can share them on Pinterest, right? You can pin it to your pin board in there, and we'll do a couple of live examples shortly. But all of these things, you know, and it can be a little bit daunting. You're going, oh my God, there's so much to do. But once you sort of get into a rhythm, it's like any normal routine. Our morning routine is we get up, we have a stretch, we're grateful for what we've been given. We get up, make a coffee. Some of you, you know, go for a run, have breakfast, brush your teeth, get dressed, smile, put on your game face, and get in the car and go. Right? That's a set checklist of the things that we do each morning. And this is no different. We're going to get up, we're going to do a blog post, we're going to come up with some creative ideas, how we're going to add value, we're going to post it, we're going to find an image. I might look at a video that I want to share on that blog post, and then I'm going to pump it out around the world. If you don't want to pump it out, just pay someone else to pump it out for you. Right, so this is just examples of some of the blog layouts, right? As I said, there's a lot of different banners that you guys can use on the side, on the top. and you just write about what you want to do. So if you're into food, right, then there's food style banners. There's about 15 or 16 different styles there. If you don't like this side banner, for example, then you can change it. Right? If you don't like this banner, you can change it. So, you know, there's a lot of different things here. This guy's writing about mental toughness, what it takes more than just wanting to win. This is my favorite, so I'll leave this banner on, and plus this one here is my favorite. So all of the default blogs have this set as their default banners, and then again, if you're an affiliate, then you'll get paid a commission when people click on the banners, right? And people will, and people do, and people have been, right? So we've got a lot of different marketing banners that you guys can use. Right, so they're just interchangeable. There's videos to show you how to do this. So if you want this as a header graphic, or you want this one here as your side banner, then it's just a matter of just uploading it. So, and that's what I like about it. Sometimes I go, actually, yeah, we need a new change. You know, people are giving me feedback of the styles of banners that they like. You know, if you've got these books on the side of your banner, of course people are going to click on it. Who's not going to click on an Arnold Schwarzenegger book, right? For free. Even if they don't want a blog, they want the book, so they'll enter their details and they'll download the book, right? They'll enter their details here and they'll get access to all of that. So this is the typical landing page, and as I said, at the moment, for a limited time, we're giving away free blogs and training, right? You do get limited training, but you do get it, and you get the book, and you get access to us, and you trial it out. So, you know, the main one is the blogging system, getting a free blog. You know, it's fully customized. It's ready to go. It's already got the banner set. It's got the news feed instantly added. It's got content under some of the pages already, and it's got the training. So there's a lot of different things that are available to you. The training is pretty much fantastic because I'm your head trainer pretty much. But there's just not me, there's other people, and more people. I'm recruiting not only bloggers, but I'm also recruiting professional speakers, even if you weren't professional, because I wasn't a professional speaker. I am now, though. I consider myself now a public speaker. So the thing is, I need more of you. I need more of you to do what I'm doing. I need more of you to share the stage with us. I need more of you to tell us about how brilliant you are at what you do. Some of you may be brilliant at social media, at Facebook, right? Some of you may be better at YouTube. So I'll say, okay, I'm introducing Michelle, and up she comes. She's going to talk about how to drive traffic through YouTube, you know, SEOs, tagging, creating the best headlines, and how to get more views. Welcome to the stage, Michelle. Big blogs, right? So that's what we're looking for as well. So we're not only recruiting content writers, we're recruiting public speakers, because we really want to pump this out, build our media company, and put really solid content on where you actually get paid for this. So, you know, the back end is that, you know, yes, you've got a blog that can generate you a large income, and plus some people don't want to build a business, but they just want access to our financial strategies. So that's where you can offer them different levels. So we've got 8 different levels. I won't go through all of them. You can check them out on our website. But the main one is a $27 a month one, where you also get to earn as an affiliate 100% commission, or the $97 a month one. So the $27 one gives you level 1 access, which gives you more advanced training and a lot more books. And this sort of helps you to get access to the bigger business training and the events, etc. So we'll go into the dashboard in a second, and I'll give you an actual live walkthrough, but the training is pretty much amazing. If you want to write a blog post, you just press that button. If you're recording audio, you press that. If you're taking a photo, you press that. And if you want a video, you upload that. But I just tell players just to stick to that first button, and then you've got access to different levels which have different content. Level 2 is probably the biggest one because, we sell this program online in the marketplace for about $4,000, which is the 21st Century Home Study Program. It's got 350 hours worth of content on various financial strategies. So I bought this back in 2006, and as a result of that, I was able to make $1 million profit just off one particular strategy. And here's me, just a mum and a soldier. What would I know? Geez, I didn't go to university. But I'm not stupid. I know that in order for me to have the results I want, I need to get off my ass, stop procrastinating, make a decision, and be accountable for my own education. And that's what I did. I could either have it handed to me, or I could get off and do something about it. So, and you guys can do the same thing. So we do have a fast start level, 4,600. That's a great investment, and you're getting access to all 5 levels. But look at the commission structure you can get on these. Right, if someone comes in and buys a seminar ticket, for example, to our event at the end of the year, which they do every year, we have about 500 people at these 3-day events, that ticket is $3,000 sold to the public. If you offer that to somebody, then the commission that you're going to get as a level 5 is 70%. So we share that ad revenue with you. So that's virtually $2,100 you're going to get in ad revenue. By offering someone the sale of that ticket. That's where you're going to be making big money. And that's why I really love this. So we've pretty much searched the globe looking for, I guess, probably the best compensation plan, right? The best advertising, direct sales, business model, if you like. And we've looked at a lot of different companies, a lot of different models, and that's what we do. We model what other people are doing and then take bits and pieces of theirs and put it into ours with our products. So unlike most business opportunities that market inflated products, the most important distinction with ours is that ours has got a 15-year proven history of success already. So this already ensures long-term success of our affiliate bloggers. Right, so if you look at one of probably the most brilliant minds around financial education is Robert Kiyosaki. And he says the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. So, as I mentioned before, companies spend billions of dollars on advertising. So network marketing and blogging combined, rather we spend it on TV, radio, print, and the web, and we pass that money onto you, or that advertising revenue onto you. So, when we've got blogging and we're using a network marketing funnel, the best form of marketing is word of mouth, or viral, or friends and helping friends with advertising. So this is where the profits are generated from, rather than giving them back to the big advertisement agencies. So we could pay big money for big ad companies to do us, or media companies, but one, we are a very large media company, and it's much easier to get bloggers to write quality content and then share that commission with you guys, and we've just added it to a really great compensation plan. So really what happens for those people, this is only for the affiliates, those people who decide to become a paid affiliate. If you enroll 7 people, right, they come to the blog, they love the blog, they get a free one, and a large percentage of people upgrade after that first couple of weeks, right, because they get an email saying, congratulate, so-and-so just got a blog from your website, but the income generated from that sale is passed up to your sponsor. So after you get a few of those emails, a lot of people are going to just upgrade. So the way the compensation model works here is that virtually in the first 7 sales, the first 7 people that you come into your blog, some you'll know, some you won't. I've had people buying the $27, $97 blogs, and I don't even know who they are, right? So automatically, the first 7 in the first 10 sales, all that money goes to you. So if it's $27 a month, you'll get that 7 times for the first 10 sales. So the compensation plan, you can go and visit our website, 21st Century eNetwork, click on the affiliates button, and it gives you a breakdown of that. It goes into that in more depth. But you virtually get the first, 3rd, 5th, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th gets passed up. So 7 sales of the first 10 is great. And then you help the other people get started. But the easiest way is for you to bring them to one of these events or send them to the welcome page. So really deciding which level you're going to join depends on how much you want to earn. Now some of you may want to just earn a couple of $100 a month. Then I say go for just level 1. Just start at $27, get access to the platform, get access to the training, and then you can upgrade from there. You need to be a registered an affiliate to get that as well. So the affiliate fee is $19.95. So really it's $27 for the blogging platform, the advanced blogging platform, and then $19.95. So virtually it's about it's about $45 a month. So you know, $300-400 a year for a website. My first website cost me $5,000, and I had to learn how to do everything myself. No wonder it was a dud. Couldn't believe it. So yeah, so $0 to $500. If you just want to make a couple of $100, we've just paid out commissions this week. It's the 3rd month of payout because we've only launched a couple of months ago. Right, so start at 27. If you're serious and you want to start earning a bit more than that, then go for level 1 and level 2, which is $97 a month. Now, within a few months, you could be getting this quite easily. Once you start enrolling 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it just spreads, and then people will share it from there. But if you really want to make a bucket load of money, then go for the $4,600 program that gives you all levels 1 to 5. Now this is if you want to earn between $1,000 and $5,000 a month. We already have a dozen fast starters. You know, they made a decision. We've got payment options. You can pay that off, and just it's $4,600 your investment for that, but gives you level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first 4 levels you earn 100% commission, and then you earn 70% commission. So if you did 1 sale a month, that's $27. If you get 5 people enrolled, that's $135. 10 people, $270, and then eventually 100. That's $2,700 a month. And as I said, once you get your first 5 to 10 people, the rest just does it itself, because word of mouth spreads this. So just say you have someone who's bought level 1 and level 2, then you're getting the $2,700 a month plus. If you have 10 sales a month at level 1, there's an extra grand. So you know, there's your $3 or $4 grand. So depending on how much you want to earn would depend on which level that you enroll in. All right. So we've got payment options on all of these. For the people that want to work directly with Jamie, this is the Income Accelerator. That's level 1 to 7. You've got to buy the 7 levels. That's about $34K, right? Now, compared to a traditional franchise business of about $500,000, this is a pretty good investment for less than $40,000 to be earning that. So this is where we're identifying team leaders. So if you want to be a team leader, you want to work with Jamie and myself, then you really need to seriously consider joining at Fast Start. And we've got finance options available. Okay, so to be an affiliate and level 1, that's how much it would cost. Now let's get in and have a look at some blogs before we go for that. All right, so what happens is when those people who get started, I think I've got the pop in there. Yep, that'll take you to the Get Access page. So as I'm speaking throughout tonight, if someone's referred you to this page, then you can just go back to your referral and they'll show you how to get started. Or you can just go to the Get Access page, right? Because you guys have already opted in, I don't need you to opt in again. So 21st Century eNetwork.com/get-access. And then what happens is this page will open it up after you've gone through. Typically, people would go through a landing page. They'd have a look, they'd register their details, okay, and then they would arrive here. You've got the choice of buying straight away, or you can get your free blog there, and then here you can download your book, and then you get a glimpse of what inside the blog looks like, right? And that's what we're going to do right now. So, okay, just say I've gone in, I've got my blog. I go, ta-da, wonderful, very lovely. And the main page that we send a lot of people to, particularly for those who want to see the business opportunity, is we send them to the free blog page, which is the second page in. Now, every single blog has the same page. right? This page cannot be changed, and it's designed for a reason. It's designed for people to, one, learn about our company and why we're doing it, which is to bring the world's education system out of the 19th century and into the 21st, and making this available to everybody else, and changing the world's view of education through digital media, right? So they can listen to Jamie McIntyre, they can read about how they wish they'd got into Apple stocks or Amway stocks before they sold it for $12 billion. And then they can just read more about the blogging platform, right? So a percentage of these people will love this stuff and they'll click on it and they'll want their book, but none of these banners are clickable to a blog. All they do is open up to the picture, right? So there are no hyperlinks in here to redirect traffic away from your website. It's designed, that's the last week's webinar, so next week's will be replaced in here, or this week's. And it says enroll now, click on the banner to the right, or click the bottom, top, or side banners. They can watch Arnie's endorsement of 21st Century, and then they can do whatever they want with it. They can share it, right? So that page there is the page where most people send them to. And as I said, a percentage of people, they'll start reading your blog posts and then they'll click on it, and, you know, if they like what they see, they'll like what they see. Let's go and, so this one here is a blog post on how to add a YouTube video, right? So what I did is I did a four-minute video on what I was doing, and then I just did a step-by-step and a screenshot. So I've appealed to everybody. MP3, visual, and imagery, and a pretty much basic guide of how to do it. Now, if I love this stuff, I'm going to share it. So once you've blogged, done your post, you put a call to action. Start your own blogging business now. Free training, blog platform, and more. Click now. I'll click now, and it will go to my landing page. And see up the top there, up here, you can see it's suffixed with my username, which is my tracking code. So I will never miss out on someone opting in. Now, if I want to post it to Twitter, Facebook, Google+, right, I can do that now. I'll press the Google+ button, right, and up it comes. I can change the image. You've got to be obviously logged into Google to be able to do that. So I find something I want, one of the images. So you'll notice what it does. It carries the images from that particular website, right? So let's just use this for example, right? And I'm now sharing it. So now that's on Google Plus with my other things. Now people can come to, like I'm in Google Hangouts now doing the video, right? And this is it. See, it's live. So anyone on the internet space right now can come and just watch this, right? Because I'm live talking to you guys. Okay, so that's one way of posting. If I want to post it on my Pinterest account, I press pin, right, and it'll open. And again, it will sort through the images that I've got on that particular site and page. I pick one that I'm looking at, that I'm liking, and I go, this one here, I'm going to pin it. And what it will do, it will then pin it on one of my selected pin boards. So I could do it on Lucrative Business. I've got a number of pin boards, Lucrative Body, Natural Nature, Social Media. Let's just put it on that one. So pin it. It gets pinned. Let's have a look at it. So then it'll open up. And then there it is. So I can like it. I can visit the website direct, right? I can share it on Facebook or whatever. So I love that stuff. I love Pinterest. So then you can go back and you can see your other pin boards. I'll show you how to do this too in level 1, how to set up your pin board account under different categories. So all it is just a collective spray of really awesome images that you love, right? And then what other people do is they repin them from your board onto someone else's, right? I'm an infographics chick, so I love infographics because I like visual content. So if I've got a post, then I'll pin this, or I'll share a pin, and from other people's pin boards. So that's a really great way of doing it. And again, share it straight to Facebook. If I press Facebook, I could do it on my own timeline. I could write something there, and I could press share link. I don't need to do it though because I've already posted that. So yeah, that's the blog. Let's look at the back end. So I'll log into the blog, right? I'd press login, right, and a screen would open up. I'm already logged in though, so I would enter my details there, my username and password that you get an email in, and then I'm in here. Right, so I'm so proud of this. Right, the content and the developers and what they've done has been extraordinary. You know, it's been under development for about 12 months, August last year. So those people who get access to a free blog, your training is in here, right? So here is where you get to download. You can watch the videos. You can download those books, right? Instant access to those. There's training. There's frequently asked questions. There's the financial education DVD, which has got 15 hours of content. Right, so once you click on that, you can get access to all of our other books. Nelson Mandela, Life Lessons from Wolf of Wall Street, Property, Oprah, Branson, Jobs, Trump, Lou Harty talking about property, domain name trading. Oh my God, I'm talking about everything there. So, you know, crazy stuff. Why are we giving this away? As I said, it's a lead generator. We want thousands and thousands of bloggers getting access to this information. Right, so if there's any latest news, you click the latest news button. I'll give you an update. We're giving away Tony Robbins tickets. Actually, that's a good promo for tonight. Anyone who gets started with Fast Start, which is $4,600, you can do it on a payment plan. We can give you finance. Then we're going to give you a Tony Robbins ticket to the Sydney event which is in a couple of weeks. When you first get started, you press the start here first, right? And then you've got a ton of tutorials that you can go through. Let's look inside your blog, affiliate codes, how to add a post, how to add a YouTube video. It's beautiful. Resources. Okay, so once you've done the getting started section, then you move on to the different levels. So if you wanted to upgrade to level 1, there'll be a green activate button and you just activate it. Right, so I really love it. There's a lot of great content, social media, SEO, traffic, video marketing, article marketing, running your own business, and then it goes on. So for example, in here, it'll have your sponsors' details, who referred you to the website. If you're an unpaid subscriber, then they will receive every sale that comes to your blog. So, like, it's just a really awesome piece of kit. And then also in the when you press home, it'll have just our standard usual posts. So I'll do a couple of posts a week, and then you can always go in and just read the latest post, which is on our main corporate website. So just say I wanted to write a post right now. Let's do it right now. So I'm going to press this button. I better go and take some content. Let's take something, lifestyle, Tanya. Oh, I love Tanya. Okay, so just for ease of demonstration, okay, let's just copy and paste this. I'm just going to copy this. It's our site, so I'm just going to paste that in there. Usually I would have had a Word document all ready to go. I might put a picture. I'll go add media. I'm just showing you how fast this is. So let's add that. Let's find something lovely. Oh, that'll do. Let's just put that runner in there. Let's also go to YouTube while we're here, and let's go Tanya Zayeda. I love the fact that I'm doing this. Tanya's photo shoot. Yay! That's pretty hot. Okay, I'll have to show you this. All right, so I've gone to YouTube. I've simply copied the URL, right? I've gone back here. All right, I've got this picture in here that's a bit big, but doesn't matter. I'm just going to bring it down a bit. I'm going to just move it over to the left as well. Okay, and I'm going to put a video here of Tanya. I'll leave the link there. So just say I want the video. I'm just going to post the URL. Simple as that. No HTML coding, testing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's just take the headline as well. Remember, guys, this is just an example. I'll delete this post after. Oh, my goodness me. Let's remove that. Gets results. I'm just showing you how quickly you can do this. I'm going to edit that, remove that. I'm going to press OK. This is, as you can see, it's a typical WordPress platform. It's got all the standard stuff here, right? Appearances, if you want to change your banners, right? The users, the tools. Right on the right-hand side, you've still got the categories, the tags. Okay, so I could put it under that. I could put it under Tanya Zayeda, for example, tag it, and a couple of other tags. I could use Tanya as a tag here, Tanya Zayeda Fitness, for example. It's a tag I want to use. The SEO may not be too flash because it doesn't relate to the to that. All right. So where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Please be there. Are you there? There we are. All right. Now I'm going to do a call to action. Start your own fitness blog today. Find out how. Okay. So I would copy that. Now all I'm going to do is copy my affiliate link. Probably going, oh my God, what is she doing? But remember, you guys will already have access to this. Okay, I might put another little image in there if I wanted to, because you can upload files directly from your computer. You press upload files. So just say I want this pretty banner, because here's one that I had done previously. Press my affiliate code in there because I'm a paid affiliate, and then I'm just going to go publish, and let's have a look. All right, so let's go back to my front page. My last post was 4 reasons a video goes viral. That's a TED Talk. All right, so I'm now going to press home again, refresh my page, and there she blows. Oh, there you go. Tanya reveals why Pilates exercise gets results. All right, so, okay, so I need to do that video again, but I'll do that in a sec. But the thing is I've got a call to action. If you look down the bottom left, you can see that's my affiliate code. If I click on that, there's my affiliate code, goes straight to my landing page. People opt in, they enter their details, they'll arrive on this website, they'll make a decision to buy, and that's all. As simple as that. Does anybody think that is difficult to do? Okay. So that's how simple it is, right? So let's try and add this video again. So I can have a bit of peace of mind as well. Okay. You're putting me under the pump now. All right, so all I've done is remove that picture. I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to paste, and I'm going to paste the URL. I'm going to press update, and drum roll. Please let it work. I just did a video on how to add a YouTube video too. So it didn't work for me just then. Doesn't matter. It does work. I've just made a bloody liar out of myself. So that's pretty much how quickly you can do this. You know what I mean? So if I did another one, let's just post this in here. Publish, and let's see if this worked. If it doesn't, that's fine. It's good actually feedback that something, maybe I haven't cleared my cache. So they're different websites that we've got available, right? You can change the banners. You've also got access to the back end where you can sort of get more information. You can email your leads. You can do absolutely anything. Remember, all of these banners are pre-populated as well. So if someone clicks on them, right, you're going to get paid if you're an affiliate. So you can log into your Facebook account. You can see the people that are there. You'll have this widget feed as well here and different banners. But you'll notice that on the bottom of each of mine, I've just put a call to action. Express yourself through media. Start a blog today and get paid to blog about your business, your life, anything at all. Click here, right? And then I'll do a post and I'll share it. But I'll always have some sort of call to action, or I'll just hyperlink that certain keyword, and then I'll post my affiliate link within that. Okay? So there are a number of pages that you guys can change yourself. The free blog Visions and Leadership, those pages are set with content already. You can change this one to your name. You can change this one. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's have a look at the back end for what, just before we head off. It's making me log in again. So I'll have to log in. Remember, you're going to get an email that'll have your blog name and all the information that you need. Shell, do I have to pay to get a blog? No, you don't have to pay. I think you've got a pop-up there, which means you can get one for free, and you'll get access to the free blog training, and you'll get access to the blog itself, which is that blog there, but yours will be just about you. Okay, so there you go, that worked. So you saw how I did that. I just posted the URL code into it. Okay, so that's awesome. Yeah, so no, you don't have to. As I said, you can go to the Get Access page and you can do that, and straight away, and it's virtually instant, you get access to this. So you've got your blog basics training within this module here, all right, and you've got traffic generation methods, which are a number of different articles and posts that we've got in here. Enough to get you going and get you up and posted, and then you can just simply upgrade. As I said, you can upgrade to different levels. But the best thing, guys, is to actually go back to the person who referred you, so you can actually, so particularly if they're running a business, then they'll want to get paid for your services. So the best thing to do is start at level 1 plus the affiliate fee. 10% of the affiliate fee goes to charity, so your monthly fee would be $47 virtually. If you want to do fast start, I'll give you 2 Tony Robbins tickets to attend the 3-day Unleash the Power Within, which is unbelievable. If you've ever been to it or never been to it, it's definitely, it has to be part of those little things you need to do. So you can do fast start, where you could earn $3,700 in commission, or you can work directly with Jamie one-on-one, which is a $34,000 business investment. But the commissions you earn if you sell another income accelerator is that. So if you want finance on these levels, just shoot me an email. But virtually, guys, your business that we're offering you contains everything you need. It's got the opt-in already done, the landing pages, the sales pages, the email marketing already done, all the advertising. So it's a complete business on steroids. You're 100% in control. It's on autopilot. Your shop is open 24/7. It doesn't take a lot of time. There's no technical skill required, and that's the best thing about this, is that you don't have to understand about hyperlinks and codes and different things. You saw how easy it was for me to click and add a post. It was just clicking that big round button and then pasting the content in or typing the content in. All right? Very, very simple to use, step-by-step training. You know, a lot of the training that I teach you guys is the same method and blueprint that I used to train soldiers for 20 years. So we like to keep it very basic and easy to understand, because if it's easy to understand, it's easy for you to implement, and then it's easy for you to share that with other people. And we give you lifetime customer service as long as you're still blogging with us. Right, so you have live training through support webinars, meetings and events. We hold these in major capital cities. We've got our next event this Saturday in Melbourne. It's a one-day event with myself all day, 100% free. So you go to the 21st Century eNetwork events calendar. It's only a small seminar room in our building, so it only caters for about maybe 15 seated with tables or 30 seated with chairs. So make sure you do get to that. That's a free event, unbelievable content just for our bloggers. Presentations, recordings, so you can send it to your leads. We have big events coming up. We've got Melbourne in December. We've got Hawaii. We've got Perth and Adelaide in the first week of September as well. So that's a great event to send your leads to. Plus online training until we cannot train no longer, right? Because that's what we do. We add value, we educate people, and then your job is to do exactly the same thing. So whatever you need training on, whatever you think that we should be training you more on, then just share that. And we're more than happy to create that content or bring it up from our huge resource base. As I said, it's not just online marketing strategies, it's about network marketing. It's building your relationships, it's building your list, it's getting in contact with people. Who do you know? Who's your circle of influence? Who do you think would love something like this? Who do you think would love to share our vision, which is, changing the education system through digital media and recruiting millions of bloggers just to write content? And, some of you will be paid very handsomely. It's also about emotional intelligence, how to inspire others, how to stay motivated, how to get the results, etc. So we've got a dedicated support team. They're there to help you. As many of you can attest already, I'm on Skype all day, all night, just changing things in your back end, fixing things up real quick. So you guys are never left in the dark, and the best part is that you get lifetime access to myself and our team, which is fantastic. So that's pretty much it for me tonight. Let me see if I've got any other questions. Tony, did I answer your question? How does the blog page get advertised? Because we've got the advertising banners already on there. Okay, so the different traffic strategies that you learn within that is how it gets advertised, right? You drive people. It's like a shop that you've got, right? You invite people to come and try the things in your shop or have a look at the shop. If they like what they see, they buy it themselves, right? So you don't have to actually do anything. You've just got to get people to your website, right? And the way you do that is you send people an email with a link on it. You can do it as normal offline media. You can do webinars yourself. Word of mouth referral is the biggest. Right, you go check out my website, tony.21stcenturyenetwork.com, and then you let them make the decision themselves. So guys, as I said, we've got 8 different levels. 1 to 5 is fast start, $4,600 is your investment. So go for that. If you want finance, I'll give you also Tony Robbins tickets. Now we've got 2 types of finances. One at $1,650 a month over 3 months, right? Or which may be a bit of a stretch, or we can get it with our finance broker for about $120 a month over 5 years. You just have to have an income and last year's tax return. So, or you can just put on your credit card. Most people do. So do that. $4,600 to get all of the levels plus the affiliate. All right. I've already shown that. So as the questions are coming in. No worries, Rhonda. All right, guys, so hopefully this is a bit better than last week's webinar. We did have a bit of a shonky-do with last week's webinar. This will be now uploaded into your welcome page. Now, what does that mean? So at the end of this presentation, I will then go to this page, which is if you see at the top, it's got Harty.21st Century eNetwork Welcome. As I said, everybody's got the welcome page. And this is where I will exchange the previous webinar, which was that one a couple of weeks ago, for the one that you're watching right now. So people can go and check it out themselves. I may leave this one up as well because it's a shorter one, but that will be updated and available on YouTube virtually as soon as I sign off. So that's another great great reason to do Google Hangouts. Okay, it's because you're able to do that. Okay, where'd you go? Where'd you go? All right, so guys, if you want to get started, just make a decision and just pull out your credit card and go for it. Go to the website, go to 21stcenturyenetwork.com/get access, or contact the person that referred you to this site. All right, there's my email address. As I said, there's the address to start, which is also on your thing. So if you want to get started, you want a free blog, test drive it today. Absolutely go for it. My name is Lou Harty. It's been a pleasure as always. Hopefully you've learned a lot from tonight. I look forward to seeing you at our next event, which is in Perth and Adelaide on the first week of September, but also this weekend in Melbourne. So I'd love to have you come along. It's pretty much hands-on. I'm going to talk about blogging. We're going to actually go in and do some live posts together as a group. Bring your laptops. There's internet there. There's tea and coffee. We'll probably finish off with a red wine. And we want to really massively build this. So we'd love you to help us with our vision to massively change and make this education available for everybody through the use of blogs. So again, thanks for your time. It's wonderful that you've shown up. Thank you again. Pass the love, share the love, bring your friends, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at our next webinar. Thank you very much. Have a great night.